Learn more about senior signing.
Want to find out more about a man jumping into a car to save lives?
Now to the Weather Center.
It looks like it's going to be raining this weekend. I'm here to tell you more.
All this and more
Only on your WCHS News. Good morning, Colonial. Today is April 28th. I'm George Rivera.
And I'm Antonio Hernandez.
In your world news, India breaks COVID-19 records as their hospitals run out of oxygen and they are under lockdown till May 3rd due to this. They are also asking other countries for support.
In your other world news, a man was arrested in Albania for driving through a pedestrianized square. The man was only stopped after a passerby ran feet first and jumped into the window, stopping the driver.
Now to your school news. This is a reminder to all face-to-face students and launch ed students to not come to the Media Center for tech requests. If students need tech assistance, they may fill out a form at tinyurl.com/colonialtech.
If you still have not completed your 2021-2022 FAFSA application, you can make a virtual appointment at seminolestate.edu.
President Biden has considered running again for re-election. Here's Karen to tell you more.
Good morning, Colonial. This is Karen Gonzalez reporting for your WCHS News and Politics. President Biden told reporters last month that his plan to run for re-election, despite already being the oldest person to have won a presidential election, so far, now, at least, the question of who will lead the Democratic ticket in 2024 has been put to rest. On the Republican side, however, certainty is not on short supply. It's beyond early to talk about the next presidential election. We still hardly even know about the midterms. But that's only if you are planning to run. Some Republican candidates have already made trips to Iowa, New Hampshire, and others are laying plans to go. And recently, former Vice President Mike Pence announced the formation of a new political organization, Advancing American Freedom, whose advisory board is stacked high with former Trump administration officials and allies. The news came the same day Simon & Schuster announced that they would publish Pence's autobiography as a part of a 2-book deal. Thank you so much for watching. Again, this is Karen Gonzalez reporting for your WCHS News and Politics. Now back to the anchors in the studio.
Seniors, CFE exams are coming up. Here's Paula to tell you the dates.
Morning, Colonial. My name is Paula Montilla reporting for your WCHS News. Seniors, your EOC dates have came out. The first day that you have your exams is May 3rd. Those days you're going to have exams for second period, fourth period. Then you're going to go to fifth. Then you have an exam for sixth period. Make sure you study. You just want to get out of here and graduate. That's all I have for you today, Colonial. Now back to the anchors in the studio.
It's going to get hot.
I heard it's going to rain.
Let's find out more with the Weather Center. Weather Center!
Good morning, Colonial. I'm Zach reporting in for your WCHS weather. Now to your currents. You have 64 in Orlando, 61 in Kissimmee, and 62 in Winter Haven. Now to your highs. You have 85 in Orlando, 84 in Kissimmee, and 85 in Winter Haven. Now to your East Coast. As you can see, we have a small storm moving away from Florida, so nothing to worry about, but we might have a little bit of rain on the weekend. And now to your 7-day. As you can see, it's going to be in the high 80s, close to 90s throughout the week, and it's going to be in the very low of 60s, but we might have a little bit of rain on Sunday. Now back to the anchors in the studio.
Are you struggling with your classes? Well, students, remember, tutoring is still on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 2:30 to 4:30.
Seniors, it's almost time for senior signing. Denzel, would you like to tell them more?
There's a new game that came out, Prince of Persia and Dying Light 2. Here's Gerardo for more information.
Good morning, Colonial. I'm Gerardo Moreno with today's video game segment.
Dying Light 2, as well as the remake of Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time, will be released on New Year's Eve. Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time was initially released in 2003 on the PlayStation 2, GameCube, Xbox, and some other consoles. It's an action-adventure game with some aspects from platformers. You play as a prince who is working to correct his mistakes and bring back order, with the help of the Dagger of Time, which lets you rewind time if you make any mistakes. Fans of the first Dying Light will be happy to know that the next installment of the Dying Light series will be releasing late this year. It's an action-adventure, open-world game set in a post-apocalyptic world infested with zombies. You'll be able to parkour your way around the map.
That's all I have for you today, Colonial. Back to the anchors in the studio.
ACE and AP testing has started this week. On Wednesday, we will have English testing in the morning. On Thursday, there is English language in the morning and marine science this afternoon. And on Friday, there is marine science testing again.
The Elevation Scholars Program is having one of its virtual sessions today from 3 to 4 p.m. They will talk about how to find scholarships, writing college essays, and how to prepare for the college admission process.
I heard softball districts are going to be happening at Colonial.
Track also has regionals on Saturday.
Let's find out more with Studio B with the sports.
Sports!
Good morning, Colonial. My name is Doug Garcia, reporting for your WCHS Sports. Track and field has regions this Saturday at Flagler High School, so make sure to cheer them on. Baseball had playoffs against Haggerty on Monday, so make sure to congratulate them on their great season. Softball had a home game against Timber Creek last Thursday. We had playoffs on Monday against Evans. Make sure to congratulate them on their season, as well as softball districts is held here at school, so make sure to check out the games. Boys volleyball had playoffs against Lake Highland yesterday. Make sure to tell them how great their season was this year. If you are interested in cross country, make sure to contact Coach Whaley for more information. If you are interested in girls volleyball, make sure to have a physical done. And if you are interested in playing football next year, make sure to contact Coach Hodges. Cross country, volleyball, and football conditioning takes place this summer, so make sure to contact the coaches and get their physicals done. Remember, students, your limits aren't defined, so make sure to overcome them. Now back to the anchors in the studio.
That's all we have for you today, Colonial. Remember, senior signing is happening.
And students, don't forget about summer internships.
And as always, it's great to be a Grenadier.